Ishaboningur in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to share with you some really awesome content in terms of the players that are linked. Of course, we're going to talk about some names that have come up. Of course, we're going to talk about a lot of different things that we can actually we have come across, and latest in terms of a new player being linked with Arsenal. Yes, he's coming from La Liga. Yes, the link is actually coming in from La Liga. We're going to talk about him in detail, and of course, is there a return of Aaron Ramsey to the Premier League? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, he's being linked with another team rather than a return to Arsenal. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we are going to deal with that as well. So if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be. There's nothing beyond this, and there's nothing better than this. So let's go for the first news that we got for you guys. It's going to be very well. Be ready for this. Now, first is that Arsenal will go for Guido Rodriguez this summer. Now, who is Guido Rodriguez? Now, Arsenal is closely monitoring the Argentine international who is signed by Real Betis for 3 million euros a little over a year ago from America de Mexico, which returns 25% of the pass and with a clause that exceeds 80 million. What? Arsenal intends to push hard this summer by signing Argentine midfielder Guido Rodriguez, who has become a stronghold of the center of the field for Real Betis since his arrival at the club in January 2020 from America de Mexico. Scouts from the London club have been closely monitoring the international for months, for which Betis paid 3 million euros, more variable for 75% of the pass to America in Mexico a little over a year ago, since the contract of Guido expired in June 2020 and had rejected the offers that the Mexicans had presented to him to renew. The market value of Guido Rodriguez has multiplied since his arrival at Betis, well, especially due to excellent performance he's offering this season at the hands of Manuel Pellegrini, despite the fact that he recently played several games with muscular discomfort that reduced his performance and they made him miss several games. Well, he turns 27 in April and has a contract with Real Betis until June 2024, but he has a release clause that exceeds 80 million euros. Arsenal has set their sights on him after not meeting expectations with the signing of Thomas Partey. What? Okay, fine. So, in Betis, they know the intentions and the close monitoring that Arsenal is carrying out of Guido Rodriguez, who is not the only Betis player that the Arsenal have controlled in short, who despite the crisis have enough economic resources to present an important offer for his transfer, as its owner, the American Stan Kroenke, also the owner of Denver Nuggets, San Luis Rams, and the Walmart supermarket chain, has an estimated net worth of more than $8,000 million. Okay. Yeah. So actually at Betis, they know Arsenal's intentions and that the London club are monitoring Guido Rodriguez, who is not the only Real Betis footballer who is admired by the Gunners. Betis need to sell at least one player to raise funds, and Arsenal are ready to make an important offer. So Guido Rodriguez might be joining Arsenal. Might is the word I use. So ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Alan Shearer's match week 29 has been announced. Graham Potter is the manager, but more importantly, 2 Arsenal players have featured, and rightfully so. Callum Chambers for the mentality and Martin Odegaard for his relentless work. Jesse Lingard from the Arsenal vs West Ham game also has made into the pick. As you can see, it's Rafinha, Leandro Trossard, Lucas Moura, Patrick Bamford, Joe Rodon, Lewis Dunk, Joe Weltman, and Ilian Meslier also made it into the Premier League Team of the Week for Alan Shearer. Yes, that is that. So ladies and gentlemen, here's an advice, or rather there's a theory as to why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is actually struggling at Arsenal. There's something wrong with it. Can someone explain it to me? I always want someone to explain it to me as to why he's not having a very good time. Watford striker Troy Deeney has given his own personal thoughts on the rut that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is actually suffering from. So he spoke to TalkSport about it. He said Aubameyang wasn't great, and I think there was a moment just before he came off where Lacazette gave him the ball on the left. Normally he'd have a touch and shot, and he took 1, 2, 3 touches and got caught out. That's when you know when someone's not in their normal rhythm. Well, I agree. He says, let's be honest, he's a top finisher, but normally it's one touch shoot. Normally strikers have a favored position, and that's his in the box. And he's going through one of those moments. he had a short preseason and the contract stuff affect him. And that's what he believes, Troy Deeney believes, is what is stopping Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Probably he's not in the right balance, but yeah, there is a strong possibility that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is just having a very bad phase. Very well. So we already spoke about the new midfielder coming to Arsenal. Let's talk about the new striker. Already made a video on it, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest link. According to Salzburger Nachrichten, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City and Manchester United are all interested in Salzburg Zambian striker Patson Daka. Yes, it's a strong link. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very strong link, and you got to believe in it. And as things will stand, it's going to be Patson Daka probably is going to be his last season at Salzburg, this one, and he might be making a move in the summer. Everyone has their eyes on him. Moving on, so Granit Xhaka opened up about certain things. He says about the season, he says, this has been an up and down season for Arsenal. We began well, but then failed to pick up points in a string of games. Things are clearly better once more. What with our win over Tottenham and reaching the Europa League quarterfinals in style. Now, Granit Xhaka believes it's not over for Arsenal. The season is on, ladies and gentlemen. Don't count us out. Hello, all the Premier League teams. Granit Xhaka has a message for you. Don't count us out, baby. Moving on, so Arteta opened up about Alex Lacazette. He says he's a player with a good mentality. He works hard every day. He has the ambition to return to the national team. I hope he will be present at the Euros. Strong possibility, and he's making a strong case for himself. Bukayo Saka, ladies and gentlemen, has been valued as one of the most expensive players in the world. In a new study published by CIS Football Observatory, you can see Arsenal FC Bukayo Saka is valued somewhere around 120 to 150 million euros. 120 to 150 million euros. Unreal, man. That is crazy, crazy. I mean, João Felix is higher, Erling Haaland is, and so is Marcus Rashford. I really don't know why is Marcus Rashford there, but still. Phil Foden, Kylian Mbappe. 5 players ahead of Bukayo Saka is Kylian Mbappe, Phil Foden, João Felix, Erling Haaland and Marcus Rashford. Nobody else is on top of the Arsenal star boy. Forgot that word, damn it. Moving on, so there, ladies and gentlemen, here's what Alex Scott had to say about Martin Odegaard. If you guys remember, Martin Odegaard was given a stick when he played against Manchester City. Well, this is what Alex Scott has to say after the game against West Ham. She says, I remember a couple of weeks ago against Man City saying that Odegaard was bang average, but since then his levels have just taken it up and up, like he's getting used to finding the spaces, what the Premier League's about. He was absolutely sensational yesterday. He was just like at halftime, I want to win this game. I'm going to drag us out of the situation we've been in. He was absolutely everywhere. Such a technical player. I think Arsenal need to do everything to keep him. Okay, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. That's how you make these pundits, these so-called pundits, shut up. That's what they do, man. That needs to be done. Moving on, so talking about more stuff, ladies and gentlemen, Arteta is open to a PSG move, but eyes success with Arsenal. He recently opened up in a recent interview, is Mikel Arteta, and he's opened up about a lot of things. The question he says about Paris, he spoke to Be In Sports. He says, I love Paris. I have very good memories from over there. It was my first club as a professional. The club is always in my heart. You never know, but I have a lot of work to do here at Arsenal. And yeah, that's what he said, and that is unreal. We all know that Mikel Arteta is actually going to make it, but how quickly are we expecting this to happen? How quickly is the big question. So, by the way, as I already opened up about, well, Aaron Ramsey, ladies and gentlemen, is about to make a move to the Premier League again. Yes, it looks like Aaron Ramsey is interested in a Liverpool switch, according to Calcio Mercato. The former Gunners midfielder could return to England this summer. Aaron Ramsey is considering a move to Liverpool, according to Calcio Mercato. The Reds are likely to lose Gini Wijnaldum and could desire a veteran to replace him in central areas. West Ham are also linked to Ramsey, who has scored 5 times and assisted 5 since arriving in Serie A ahead of the 2019-2020 campaign. So Aaron Ramsey might make a comeback in the Premier League. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys are expecting Aaron Ramsey to do something in the Premier League? Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about it. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.